The Pakistani village of Shah Hassan Khel used to be known for one thing: volleyball. Its players were some of the best in the country, and daily volleyball matches drew big crowds.
دلته خو دومره خوشحالي به وه، دومره هر سړي په خولې باندې به خندا وه او دومره زبردست والیبال به کېدای چې دا لنډو لنډو کلونه به خلک تماشې ته راتله دې ځای ته.
On January 1st, 2010, hundreds gathered to celebrate New Year's and watch a volleyball game. Meiranullah came to see his father and two older brothers compete.
دا واړه خلک په دې ته ناست وو، دا ګرد ورد به خلک ناست وو، دا ته به نیت لاک وو.
Surrounding the dusty outdoor volleyball court were rows of shops. Dozens of spectators, like Mohammed Hayat, climbed onto the roofs for a better view.
خالي ګاډی مې ولیده چې ګاډی راغله، دا اواز یې وکړ، ګیرې چې ور ولګول چې فرنډ دا اواز مې واورېد، نور مې بیا وکړ اواز رېدلانې ده، بیا خو کمرې لاندې وځي.
A suicide bomber had driven a vehicle loaded with explosives into the crowd. More than 120 people were killed, including players, spectators, and children. More than 200 were injured. Zaitun Bibi was at home, but her husband was playing traditional drums for the cheering fans at the game. Her son rushed over to find him. Naviata lost 3 sons and her husband in the attack. The explosion was so powerful, she was shocked by the gruesome wounds that were left on their bodies. It was one of the deadliest ever suicide attacks in Pakistan, and Pakistani Taliban militants claimed responsibility. People in Shah Hassan Khel say they were targeted because they had formed armed night patrols to bring some security to their village. But Khan Begum could not keep her husband away from volleyball. Since her husband's death in the attack, Khan Begum and her children have struggled financially. She and other widows earn some cash by collecting reeds and weaving them into baskets or spinning them into rope. According to one village elder, more than 80 families in this community of 7,000 are now headed by widows. Apart from a one-time government compensation payment, they have received no assistance. Shah Hassan Khel languishes in grinding poverty and lacks clean drinking water and basic health care. Families of the victims say there's been no justice either. They are frustrated that authorities have yet to capture any Taliban militants who may have helped the suicide bomber carry out the attack. As for volleyball, it's now rare to see a match in Shah Hassan Khel. The game that the village once loved has been stained with sorrow. 8 years on, the wounds from the suicide attack are still deep and painful.